Shabbat Shalom. Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. My name is Michael. I'm the senior pastor and teacher for the Body of Christ Ministry, and I'm also a disabled vet. This is going to be the last video I'm going to do on this for a while. I can't do it anymore. I can't. Um, I'm sending, and the reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm going to send this to the White House. I'm going to send it to President Trump. And those of you at the White House, if you see this video, I've got two videos that were the videos are the VA is killing 20 vets a day, and this is why. Those two videos, watch those with this one, and this will give you a pretty good clue. I voted for Donald Trump the first time, and I'm going to vote for him again. Uh, the yahoos he's got in charge of the VA healthcare system are just that, yahoos, man. He doesn't have the people who he needs in there. Anyway, uh, I'm gonna recap what's happened the last couple of weeks. This is just ongoing. Oh, I'm also going to start teaching after this. I'm going to teach you about the Bible. Okay, I've had a few pastors send me emails and messages and stuff, letters on please start teaching about the Bible again, and I'm going to, because this is taking a turn that I just didn't want to go to where it's going anyway. Uh, I am upfront with everybody. I tell everybody what I'm on, what's happening. My wife passed away 11 months, 3 weeks, 3 days ago today. And, I'm having a really rough time. I'm broken. I'll never be fixed, and I know that, okay? Uh, but the VA is trying to kill me. I mean, and I say literally trying to kill me. Uh, when I say that I have PTSD, going to severe distress, and all these things, most 99% of the people don't have a clue what I'm talking about. The vets do, but the civilians don't. And I take, it was either March or February 28th, March 1st, I was put on lithium. And I've been on high dose lithium, been graduated up to high dose lithium 3 times a day. Sometimes I forget to order my pills, and, because I order through the VA healthcare system and they mail them out to me. Well, this 2.5 weeks ago, I ran into a problem where I was forgetting. Well, I forgot. I had a day's left, so I called the VA pharmacy. They all know that I have PTSD. I can't go there. Okay, mail them to me. They all mail every prescription. A lot of you are familiar with when I ran out of my oxycodone and hydrocodone, and Dr. Howard Wynn said, "Oh, I thought you wanted to come pick them up at the pharmacy." No, moron. No, I mail them to me. So this goes on for 3 days, and then find out that he never mailed them, that they were at the pickup. Anyway, this went on. I had to go there. I went all the way there, was in severe distress, and then I find out that, oh, you can't, we got to come up to the hospital, do some tests. Well, I'm up front with everybody. All the tests I do at the Murrieta Clinic. My blood work, drug test, all that stuff's done. Anyway, so I ran out of my lithium, right? Now I'm starting to run. I'm panic mode, right? So I call him up. Oh, Mr. McComas, hello. You got to come to the VA pharmacy to get your lithium. I can't, right? I can't go there. You got to mail them. Oh no, we'll have them for you at the pickup. I go, yeah, just like last time. You ambushed me, and oh no, come. Okay, well, I've got a friend that's going to come pick him up for me, because oh, no, Mr. McComas, you have to come pick him up yourself. Well, if I was just going to go pick him up and you're going to give him to me, then I can have someone else go there, because it's non-triplicate medication. Just have them, oh, no. So you're going to ambush me again. Oh, no, Mr. McComas, we don't do that. Anyway, I ran out. I was out, and about a week, a little over a week. So now I'm everything is crashing, right? I'm irritated, agitated. I'm just, everything's messed up. And because I'm taking this stuff 3 times a day. And so I said, you know what? That's it. And just so everybody knows, this was 2 weeks ago. I'm all good now. Well, I'm good now. I'm not going to kill myself. I said, you know what? That's it. I'm done. And I sat her at the table. I'm going, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I got it. I was going to go get in my car. I was going to take Alice to the vet, have her euthanized. Once that's done, it's done, right? Then go up the hill, up to Lambs Canyon, up to Interstate 10. As I start coming into the valley to get off the off ramp for Loma Linda, I'm going to start doing a traffic break right in number 1 and number 2 lanes. I'm going to be on the phone to 911 dispatch, tell them what I'm doing. I'm going to be have it on Facebook Live because this will be the last video I'm going to do. The whole program, right? Tell them what's going on. Tell that Dr. Karen, that woman from Satan's Disciple that's doing a lot of this, Howard Wynn and all this stuff. Tell them make sure they got all the names right. Do it on Facebook Live. Make sure everybody's got the names down because I'm going to be a statistic for that day, right? One of the 20. As I get down, start tell the 911 operator I'm going to get out of the car in number 2 lane. I'm going to get out and with my Model 19, get out in front, get in front of the car, pop and drop. Done deal, right? I was done. So I'm planning all this stuff out, and one of the things I wanted to make sure they told Dr. Karen, right? Because she said when she was looking at them, oh, how dramatic. That kept playing over in my head. And I said, you know what? You tell Dr. Karen, now this is dramatic, right? Shutting down Interstate 10 is dramatic. And and the reason I'm going into the detail here is because I'm going to send this to the White House. And I want President Trump to know what the VA healthcare system is doing to the vets, why 20 are killing themselves every single day. So I sent some of these to the VA healthcare system, right? And I get a response, right? Oh, Mr. McComas, we're so sorry you're having these problems with the VA Loma Linda. Why don't you talk to your representative there and thank you for your service. Click. Well, unclick. No, I've already talked to her. Oh, well, thank you for your service anyway. Click. I've already talked to him. I've already talked to all of them. And with trying to get, there are pockets, okay? There are pockets of good doctors in the VA. Don't get me wrong. There are pockets, but they're only pockets. Hospital systems are graded on a number system 1 to 5. 1 being in the toilet, 5 being like Sharp Scripps, Mercy, and San Diego, right on. 1. You can't shut a VA hospital down because it will stress out the hospital care systems of that community, city, county, state. It will stress them out big time. You can't shut down a VA hospital. And they all know this. They're not going to shut it down. 1, like Arizona, they still don't know how many vets they killed, right? Don't know. But see, this is the problem. No one cares, and I'm doing this just to get the president's attention on this video. Hopefully he'll go back and look at my 2 videos on the VA healthcare systems killing 20 vets a day. And what they're doing. I was out of my medication for a long time, right? So God said, talk to your doctor. And I forgot, during all of this, I completely spaced out talking to my doctor. That's helping me on the outside. So I call him up. I say, be here at 6:30 tomorrow morning. So I was there. He's right time and he goes, Mike, your prescriptions will be ready at the pharmacy when they open up. Get back on this stuff right away. And, when you see these bipolar 1, manic depressive, schizophrenia, all these medications, all right, that have this like 5 pages of fine print you can't even see, which would probably be 500 pages, if it was normal print. You can't read it. One of the things it says on there, don't ever stop this medication under any circumstance unless you are under a doctor's care, because it took a while to get it up to 3 high dose a day, right? So bring it down, you have to bring it down. VA doesn't do that. They could care less. They could give a rat's ass. And this is the truth. They didn't give me my pills and I was out. All right, for a week. And it's just, anyway, I'll lose track here. Uh, I'll talk about one thing. I've been trying to get a doctor outside the VA, which I've got, which are helping me, but I can't get my other doctors until they give my primary care permission to give me my other doctors, which isn't happened. This has been going on for almost 2 months now. So last week I've been calling, it'd be another 3 days because once the doctor gets the information and they have review it, it takes 3 days. Well, 2 months, a month and a half ago was 3 days. Okay, 3 days, 3 days. So it's like, oh wow, is it 3 days yet? Oh, Mike, Mr. McComas, your Dr. Despain is a very busy doctor. Yeah, I know, because he could never get my stuff right. Well, Mike, you were calling here every single week, several times. I know, because he wouldn't do it. That doesn't matter, right? So I called last week. I forgot to call him. It was Veterans Day. On the Monday, it was Veterans Day holiday. The week before that, I called Monday and I called Wednesday and I forgot I called Friday. I called Friday. Oh, Mike, has it been done yet? No, he hasn't reviewed it yet. Hasn't signed off on it yet. And keep in mind, it's Friday. We close early, and next Monday is a holiday. Veterans Day. Right on, veteran. Thank you for your service. And so call back. I would say Tuesday. So I forgot to call Tuesday. I called Wednesday. Has he signed off? Who? Physician's Assistant Despain. Has he signed off on it yet? Oh, we don't have one for him. We have one for your psychologist, for your psych eval. What in the... I said, no, the one we've been talking about, Despain, the last 4 weeks about having... Oh, no, we don't have one for him yet. This is what I'm talking about. This is the problem that vets run into, why they end up taking a gun and blowing their brains up, because they cannot get anywhere. Okay? And the fact that this has been going on all this time, and now they say, who? Dr. Despain? No, Physician's Assistant Despain. We don't have one on him. We have your psych doctor. What do you say? What do you do? Okay. So now, almost going in 2 months, I'm still in the same place I was back then, right? Only the thing is, I'm almost a year now from my wife being gone, and just everything's in the toilet, and I get back on my lithium, and it's not the same. Everything's all whacked out. Everything's whacked, and it's not the way it was before. So the VA does all this stuff, and they're not held accountable. They run around with impunity. They can do whatever the hell they want. So hopefully this gets to the White House, and you can see by my other 2 videos, and hopefully this one is not too scattered, why the president has 20 vets a day killing themselves because of the VA healthcare system. Right? It's just... God, man. I don't know, man. I really don't. But I will tell you this for sure. I'll be a statistic next year. And it really won't matter. It will just not matter. Because it's going to be just another vet that blows his brains out and no one gives a rat's ass, I'm just trying to give myself some help. Give myself something so that I can do something. And I got the VA trying to, shoot. The VA's given me the gun. They've given me the ammunition. They've loaded it, locked and loaded it, and put it to my head. They're just waiting for me to pull the trigger. And I just don't understand why. And there is no answer. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to start teaching on the Bible again. My God, there's just so much stuff that I'm leaving out that I just... Why? Why? And if this gets to the White House, get hold of my email. Call me. I'll tell you everything that's gone on. But this thing with the lithium, my God, man. I was in the hospital, uh, the first hospital I went in, I think was in December or January. And there was a woman there I met. Really, met so many people in there. And she went out for medication, right? Stopped it. Stopped it. They found her in her garage with uh, a hose from her tailpipe into the car, and she had drank and did a bunch of stuff. And if they'd have found her, she'd have been dead. And that's what happens when you go off these medications. I mean, uh, I won't tell you the medication she went off of, but I know the medication. She just screw it, stopped it. So you cannot take medications like these that are screaming, used for the right reasons, and just not take them away from people. Okay, and the VA does this routinely, routinely. Um, anyway, I really can't. I just can't keep going on talking about this anymore because it's doing too much damage to me. Um, my name is Michael. I'm the senior pastor and teacher for the Body of Christ Ministry. Um, I'm a disabled vet, and I'm going to start teaching again on the Bible this afternoon. I've got to. This God is the only thing that's given me some clarity to all of this. Well, coping with it. Um, but my God, it's just never ending, never ending. Um, anyway, my next teaching's going to be, hopefully it'll be a good one. I love you all big time. And President Trump, I voted for you the first time. I'll vote for you again. I'm going to vote for you again. But God, you need to do something about the VA healthcare system, man. They're killing. You got 20 vets a day blowing their brains out over what? You got a bunch of doctors running that program that don't give a rat's ass. Anyway, thank you all for listening.